Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Colin Abrams with the Hgp Sportscast. A local airline is calling on businesses in Guyana to do more for athletics. This is in light of the recent success at the Penn State Relay Championship, despite meager corporate support. Stanford Howard reports.
The self-sponsored team, which took 25 athletes to participate in this year's Penn State Relay Championship, earned success in the Under-19 Women's 4x400 relay this year, adding to their collection from the past 2 years of silver and bronze. Fly Jamaica played a pivotal role in the team's presence at this year's championship. Carl Bowen, Commercial Operation Manager of Fly Jamaica, called on corporate Guyana to do more for athletes in Guyana. He observed that had it not been for support from small donors and fundraisers, the team's success wouldn't have been possible.
It shows that there are dedicated people who, from America, from Canada, who support private individuals who support these guys. That is why I'm reaching out to more corporate structure in Guyana to help these athletes. It's a struggle, and it's some struggle that Mr. Webster, Coach Webster, has been able to overcome this year. But planning for next year should start immediately, and I ask private companies to reach out to them.
Coach Mark Webster, who started the efforts 3 years ago, spoke about the challenges that athletes face while preparing for the meet. He also commented on the achievement since Guyana has been participating in the event.
Over the past years, we've been able to achieve success. When our first year, athletes leaving the country for the first time didn't know what to expect, but went abroad, had some obstacles, and managed to come home with the first goal, which was hanging in a school in Berbice, and we just kept saying, you know, this is all well and good, but we need more like this in all of the schools in Guyana. So in the second year, we went with the Technical Institute, as well as the school from Berbice, and brought home a second goal for the school in Berbice. And following, this is our third year, involving Campbellville Secondary young ladies here, made us extremely proud. Brought home a third plaque in Guyana. So it shows that it's working. And the Technical Institute managed to come away with third place medals.
One of the 4x400 girls relay team member, Kissia Small, spoke to Hgp Sports about her experience during the championship.
Well, at first the experience wasn't that bad for me, but my other team members, this was their first year going up to Pens, and the weather was very cold, so we was having slight problems in terms of, I know for the state, this person getting care of us, and different things like that. Most important thing is getting a team together. And getting a team together is very hard, especially coming out from the same school. Sometimes you may have 2 persons and you may short a 2. Sometimes you may get 3, you may short a 1. So first you have to get a team together, and then getting a team together is not only the team, you have to get them so that they can train together, practice together, because we can't just go to the track and expect each other to hand over the batons without in training. We have to get experience with each other, training with each other, you know, a couple of days together, getting to know each other. Getting to know each other, whether you're a right-hander, a left-hander, or whatever the case may be.
For the Hgp Sport, I am Stanford Howard.
The GT Motorsport Georgetown Grand Prix carted off on Sunday with Christian Jeffrey, Jeremy Tenpo, and Mikhail Prasad dominating the track. The trio dominated in their respective categories, securing unblemished records at the GT Motorsports Georgetown Grand Prix. Jeffrey, in the Easy Super Cup, was challenged by his cousin Stephen Jeffrey and Steven Nobrega, but his wealth of knowledge and expertise proved that he was the superior driver of the pack. The three put on quite the spectacle for the Sunday afternoon audience. The closely fought races tested their skills, but it was Christian Jeffrey who prevailed in all 3 races and copped the top driver accolade, with Nobrega taking 2 seconds and a third, and Stephen Jeffrey finishing with 1 second and 2/3. The 2017 Sunburst Kids champion Jeremy Tenpo continued his dominance, pushing aside his rivals in all 360cc races, leaving Nathan Rahaman in the dust, having to settle for second on 3 occasions. Jeremy's brother, Justin, copped 2 third-place finishes, while Paige Mendonca, the lone female competitor, took 3rd in the first race. Mikhail Prasad nabbed the checkered flag in all 3 races in the 125cc senior category, automatically making him the champion driver. Fang finished 2nd in all 3 races, while Raymond Baksh, Christian Budursing, and Zachary Budram got 3rd-place finishes each. Other champion drivers of the day were Ben Fang in the 60cc Baby Cup, Rayden Prasad in the 125cc Juniors, Chan Sijatan in the 125cc Masters, and Dharmendra Dharmu in the Easy Cup Rookie. FIFA officials and the president of the GFF, Wayne Ford, paid a courtesy visit to the Honorable Minister within the Ministry of Indigenous Peoples Affairs, Valerie Garrido-Lowe. The purpose of the meeting was to inform the Minister of FIFA's attendance at the North Pacaraima football tournament scheduled for August 19 to 26. Director of Member Associations for Africa and the Caribbean, Veron Musengo Umba, commended the GFF president and the minister for work being done. He said the federation is doing a very good job for the development of football in the country, since the objective of the GFF is not to limit football but to take it into rural areas and in the rainforest. Veron Musengo Umba said the minister is very supportive of this initiative to promote football among the indigenous people. FIFA is also in support of this and by extension the FIFA president. This will be documented and shown to the world how football development is done. President Ford said the FIFA team will visit the Pacaraimas region in part to afford FIFA a first-hand view of the unique challenges Ghana faces in football development and administration, especially in the hinterland communities. The minister briefed the guests of the ministry's investment in sport and sport development among the indigenous population and some of the unique experiences and challenges of the hinterland communities. The tournament is the premier sporting event of this vastly uninhabited area. Even though Royal Challengers Bangalore restricted Sunrisers Hyderabad to a low-score, Hyderabad managed to pull an upset over Bangalore. Stanford has the details.
Royal Challengers Bangalore won the toss and sent Sunrisers Hyderabad into bat. They didn't have one of their best starts, losing 3 wickets for 48 runs in 9 overs. Captain Kane Williamson produced 56 runs off 39 balls, and Shakib Al Hassan 35 runs, give their side a decent total of 146 all-outs of their 20 overs. Tim Saudi and Mohamed Siraj were the star bowlers for Royal Challengers, picking up 3 wickets apiece. In reply to the modest target, Bangalore only managed 141 for 6 of their 20 overs. The chase of 147 fell apart when skipper Kohli 37 and A.B. de Villiers 5 fell in successive over for the second game in a row. Bangalore's top 3 batsmen managed just 74 runs in the first 10 overs, while the middle order failed to come to scratch as they fell short by 5 runs. For the Hgp Sport, I am Stanford Howard.
Thank you, Stanford, and that has brought us to the end of this edition of the Hgp Sportscast. Before we go, remember, life is like a sport. Always remember to play fair. Goodbye.